Hey everybody, this is Homestead off Kilter. Today we are starting our self-wicking garden tubs. The last video I showed you all of the seeds that we plan on planting. I know it's going to look like we don't have enough tubs. We can get more. I'm going to show you two different ways that we're doing this, but we're going to fill them all up today, or at least half of them, and get water in it so the soil is ready. As soon as those seedlings are ready, we'll just keep filling them up with water. All right, what you need with a garden tub, I've mentioned this in past videos. This here is a molasses tub. So if you know somebody with cattle, ask them what they do with their molasses tubs. A lot of them throw it away. These we have free, unlimited supply. So whenever we need more, I can just go get more. I don't know how much dirt this holds. Hopefully we have enough to fill all of ours. If not, we're gonna have to find a way to get some more. I'll probably just give Hickory Hill a call. Again, this is his compost garden mix. A lot of black stuff in there underneath this top layer that's been dried out from the sun. So what you need for a garden tub, you need your post or your pipe. This is what you're going to fill it up with water with. Make sure you cut it at an angle there so it doesn't get sealed off. The angle doesn't matter just as much as you have spot to make sure it doesn't get sealed off and suctioned to the bottom so no water gets in. You need a piece of weed barrier. Get the level 1. You don't want it to be too thick because you still need water to be able to move through this and get up to the soil so the soil can wick the water up. This one is just a little big. The next ones we won't make nearly as big, but this was the first one and we had to test to see. You also need to get some drain line. Now, because of where we are in Florida and it drains so well anyway, the biggest I could find in my area is 4-inch. Ideally 6-inch is better. 4-inch is all we have. So half of ours is going to be with the 4-inch drain line, this corrugated drain line, and then half of it is going to be number 10 cans. My school cafeteria was holding back cans for me. I asked a week maybe before this whole virus thing happened, so who knows when we'll get that. We may have to just bite the bullet and go get some more of these. I hope not. I really want to try the number 10 cans because it gives just a little extra space. The whole idea for the pipe is I drilled a hole in the tub 1 inch to leave 1 inch worth of air in here. Because remember, as Gardening with Leon says, plants need 4 things. 3 of them you give, and the sun God gives. But we need to give them water, we need to give them air, we need to give them nutrients, we need to give them soil. Those are the 4 things that the plants need in order to grow. So these are 4 inches round. I have a hole drilled in at 3 inches here. So you put those in the bottom. Then you take your angled side, you put that in there. And then you take your fabric and you tuck it in around the pipes. Now the whole purpose for this fabric is so it stops soil from getting in and clogging your pipes and clogging where your water's going. So the soil's going to get down here and it's going to sit on top of this weed fabric, but keep it to where it's sitting in the water to wick it up when it needs it, but you have plenty of airspace. So let's go ahead and get this thing filled up. All right, now gardening, we're gonna stop there, Gardening with Leon, where we get this design. And he uses everything from the black pipe to the number 10 cans to milk jugs, all kinds of stuff, as long as you have enough space for air. He recommends stopping when you're getting close to where the roots would be and putting in the fertilizer. That's what we got the fertilizer for. All right, so we have the root boost here. It says 1 to 2 tablespoons into soil when planting. So Leon recommends putting this down and then filling it up the rest of the way. That way, when the roots start to take, it'll hit that and really take off. So
that's 2 tablespoons in there.
2 tablespoons, yeah. And that looks about like what he did in the video. Okay. I think that's good, don't you? Mm-hmm. One more.
I think that's probably good considering you're going to put 2 plants in there, 2 or 3 plants.
All right, so Hannah's going to go ahead and plant. The seeds that we just got, we're doing in soil blocks. Hannah had these in pots. Yeah, she has the little pods that she started with, and then it took us a while to get the dirt and everything, so pick it out.
No.
or hide it. That works too. So what are you planting now?
These are, I think they're sweet and sugar stuff peas.
So she's been moving them into bigger pots as need be until we could get everything that we're doing. We're going to need a whole lot of these. So with this, we're combining a few different methods. We're doing our square foot gardening that we've always done and combining it with the self-wicking tubs. So we'll see how it works. Hopefully this works fairly well. One thing you need to take into account, put your hole, your drain hole, with your pipes. What I did, I didn't pay attention to that. So I have dirt covering my weep hole. So I just have to draw another one. Drill another one. What am I doing? There you go. So because you're transplanting, you still want to soak this down really, really well. Let me know when you think it's saturated well.
That's good. Now you can fill that up.
And now you just fill this up until it comes out the weep hole.
There it goes.
All right, so water in here. In your colder climates, you'll be able to water this once a week, maybe even a little longer, depending on where you're at. Just keep watch of it. In Florida, I'm going to come out here and about every 2 days, I'm going to put water in it just to kind of see where it's at. If we can go longer, we will. But you fill it up till it comes out of the weep hole, and there you go. So we're going to fill up the rest of these, as many as we can anyhow, and get ready for those seeds that we just got in coming ready to transplant. All right, everybody, so we were able to get a hold of some cans earlier than expected, so I'm going to tag this on to the end of the video that I made the other day showing you how to use the drain pipe. So we got some number 10 cans. You will put them around like this, and you'll want to poke some holes in the top. That way, any air can escape that is in there as they fill up with water, and vice versa. As it lowers with water, air can go in, because remember what we said. Plants need a few things to survive: water, nutrients, air, and sun, which God gives. And so, I'll move this over here so it's easier for you. The center is going to serve as your wick to soak up all that soil. So we're going to put this here. I cut this the same size that I cut the other ones. It could probably be cut just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to do that from now on. And so that goes all the way down to the bottom, because soil is going to go into that middle part. Let me grab some soil and we'll fill it up for you. did I do this again? So on this one I messed up. It's gonna be okay. I mean, I didn't ruin it and I need to scoop it out, which if I did, I could just scoop the dirt out. Make sure you put the pipe, your water spout, on the same side as your hole. Everything else I figured out. Now with these, number 10 cans are 7-ish inches, a little bit more than 7 inches. So I drilled my hole at 5.5, just kind of cut the difference. So I'm wondering if these are gonna do better than the 4-inch with only 3 inches of water in the bottom. I'm excited to see how that goes. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we did the other day. We don't have any plants to go in these yet, but I'm working on getting them together just so they're ready to go as soon as we have it to go for as much soil as we have. Today I only brought home enough cans for 3 of these buckets, but I told them at the school I'll take all of them that you can give me. So this weekend I'm gonna try to go and get more molasses tubs so we have plenty to do that. And who knows, maybe I'll even put a bunch together and sell them. What do you guys think? $5? That would cover, because the cans are free, the molasses tubs are free, but that would cover my cost on the pipe and the weed fabric. I think that's pretty good. If sell these for $5 a piece, not full of soil obviously, but you tell me what you think. Let's go take a look and see how they're doing from where we planted them earlier this week. All right, so these are starting to come back. This one not so much, but this one was broke when we put it in, so we didn't know if it was going to do much. We still have plenty of water in there, and it's been what, 3 days?
Something like that.
3 days, so we're not going to worry about filling any water. There's plenty of water in there right now.
I've been watering the tops of them just till they're fully established.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go check the other ones here. All right, so this is our loofah. These perked right up. Once they were transplanted, starting to do pretty good. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, my next project for these, I'm going to take this screen, I have a bunch of it, I'm gonna sew it together with fishing line to create a shade canopy to put over all these, because the sun is brutal and Florida sucks. And so that's where we're at. We'll give you guys periodic updates on that. I do have a quick question. We're going to use a lot of these. We're going to save some for hurricane water. Fill it up water for the hurricane season. Some of them we're going to use for hydroponics. Has anybody ever stored gas in one of these? Just thinking for hurricane prep. Can I fill this up with gas and use it? Is that even safe? I don't know. I could come up with a vent system, I guess. Just let me know. Maybe like a double bubbler. That would work. Kind of if you're into wine or beer making. Ow!
There's a lot of ants back here.
Yeah. Ugh, stupid. Just let me know. I'm gonna go in and nurse these fire ant bites. Have I mentioned I hate Florida? Y'all be self-sufficient. Help everyone you can. Inconvenience no one. Have a great day. Bye.